Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we want to take a look at Pekka BoBat, which is basically Pekka Smash in combination with bat spells, but there are a couple of differences. First off, you're using normally the RAM for the Pekka BoBat because you don't want to invest too many spells into your big main push, which are the Pekka and the bowlers. You want to invest those spells into the bat spells in combination with the free spells, and the main goal of your main push is to take out splash damage. I will showcase that to you, and damn, this strategy is strong. I think overall right now bats are in a really good position, or like in really power position. I don't know if it's too strong, but like bats are killing it in Clash of Clans right now. So try it out on your own. Pekka BoBat right now is the thing. So let's try it out and see if we can triple a couple of those bases. Let's take a look at our first base, which has 3 multi-inferno towers. That's normally the thing what you don't want to see. And then all of the wizard towers at one side, that's once again a thing which is nice for us. So let's figure out a way on how we can attack this base. Maybe we are starting with our queen at the bottom, trying to lure out the CC, try to kill it safely, and then we can start with our funnel and get into the base really fast. So let's use our queen over here. One Kokoloon. I won't use healers too early because I'm scared that any of the traps will just fly over and do stupid things. So I'll try to delay the healers a little bit. Now I have to use them. I will poison the witches. Okay, now I can think about what is the next step. I think the next step is going to be the Pekka on the outside for funneling. I have to rage my queen, which is okay, and then we are using the king for funneling the other side. And then we're getting in with our ram. So far everything is looking good, I think. Bowlers starting. Next Pekka over here. King ability. And then let's see if we can somehow manage to get this triple. So next rage over here, so we can take out the town hall. I will use the warden ability in a second. Right now, I think that was a good timing. And now the jump spell to get into the eagle. And I think now I would just drop all of the bats onto the multi-inferno tower. I will have to freeze it again in a second. Right now. And then the bats should be through this and can pick up the rest. I will tank this archer tower over here with the baby dragon. Place 1 minion at the top. We still have the queen ability. So let's see how this works. Our bats are slowly dying because it was like the bad bomb, which isn't the best thing. But we still have so many Pekka alive, which is like it's no problem at all. Minion at the top. As soon as this is taken out, I can place a cleanup wizard over here. That's good. And then I can place something here. And wait, what do we? Let's do it like this. Yeah, this is going to be once again a really nice overkill. We have so many Pekkas alive, and even the bowlers. Normally the bowlers are the troops that are going to die on this one, like on this army composition, because in the core there's normally so much damage that your bowlers will eventually die. You can't really deal with that. But with having your Pekka being the main force in the end, this is going to be our first triple. And let's hope for some anti 3-star bases, because I feel like this strategy is most of the time even stronger against this anti 3-star base setup. And those anti 2-star setups is normally pretty easy triple for you guys. So let's try to find another base. Okay, this base actually looks kinda like the base with the decorations. Let's see how we can do this. This is actually kind of tricky. Where do we want to enter? We can't reach the. Wait, we can reach the air defense. That's nice. Okay, so let's do it. Like this. One wizard over here. Nice. No Tesla whatsoever. And we should be able to reach the air defense, right? Otherwise, I'm completely wrecked, but nice, we can reach it. Okay, perfect. Now we get in over here. Funnel for our later stage. I can add already the warden over here. That's no problem. Oh, immediately the Tesla farm. That's decent. And the poison. Okay, now can we already start? I think I will already start with my... Oh, I have to rage. Okay. So far it actually looks pretty decent if most of our troops are going inside. So let's figure it out. I will use the warden ability early, just to make sure that enough troops are getting actually inside. We can still freeze, we can still jump. I will jump my queen actually in over here to make sure that I get this wizard tower, because now I can start off with my bats. And let's see how we can do the next step. Let's place the wizard. We have our queen not going inside. That's too bad, but it doesn't matter too much, I think. Let's use her ability. I will use on this. Oh, no, I used it too late. No freaking way. Okay, now we have to recover. One archer. I still can use the freeze, which is nice. But from this on, it's going to be a time thing for sure. Maybe it's enough. Depends. Okay, our Pekka going inside. Okay, we have to use our freeze for the top to make sure that my queen is actually getting... Let's freeze it. Actually getting this. And then the Pekka should get the Inferno Tower. Yep, this is going to be a triple. Nice. Even though it looked kind of messy, but I think that's how the strategy works. So once again, we went for the Town Hall. We went for the splash damage as well. And then we can just use the Ice Golem to tank for the bats in the end. And this is going to be once again another triple. But we still have quite a couple to go. And let's find our next victim. Okay guys, for the last base I have to use the recording button, or the replay button, because I completely forgot to press on recording. This is a stupid mistake, but it happens. So what is this base and what was the idea behind the attack? First off, on those ring bases you always search for a really nice entry spot when it comes down to funneling, especially the funneling in the second row, which means your Pekka and your bowlers will walk in only one way and won't spread into the entire ring, because that's when your attack is going horribly wrong. So the reason I'm coming in from this side is because I will first get the enemy queen immediately, which is kind of nice thing when you're going to the queen. The next thing is that in this area we can reach the second row, which means we can reach the elixir storage and we can reach the air defense, which means we have funneled this side. Our troops won't go into this direction. The next step is to funnel the other side, which means to place our king, because I'm not a fan of sending in the king with our main kill squad. The reason behind that is pretty simple as well. On those Pekka Smash attacks, you want to have your healers switched. You want to have your healers switched onto the Pekkas as soon as they're grouping up. Why do you don't want to have your healers onto the king? That's pretty simple, because healers are more effective on troops. You have a healing reduction as soon as your healers are targeting heroes. Otherwise, Queen Walk would be just too overpowered, I guess. And this means we want to have the healers on the Pekka, and this is why we use the king for funneling. Now the Warden ability to make sure that we are getting rid of most of the splash damage. Now we're sending in an Ice Golem to tank the last remaining Wizard Tower at the bottom of this base, and then we're sending in the bats. Always keep in mind, even though the Wizard Towers are the most annoying thing, Expos can hurt your bats as well, because you have only 4 spells of the bats. You don't have too many bats, which means you have to protect them really well. So this means you can't really send them too early or too late when nothing else is tanking anymore. So this is like another step. Meanwhile, my queen took out the last remaining Wizard Tower, and this means only the Warden is still alive. And the Warden, even though the Warden is dealing a ton of damage, he is shooting really slow, which means he is he's not even important to the bats at all. And this means this is going to be a nice triple on the ring base, which I thought would be cool to show, because once again, you don't there are sometimes ring bases out there, and because they're not that common anymore, people forget to attack them. And this is, like I said, one of the easy ways to triple those bases. Find it early, funnel for your troops, use your queen or the warden for that, and then get into the base, jump into the core. You don't really need the ram for that. You saw my ram open up only one wall and then immediately popped because the enemy queen was on that. Don't invest any spells onto the enemy queen to make sure that your ram is getting deeper inside the base, because you have the jump spells still left. So don't waste any of your spells, because you will need them later for your bats to make sure to triple the base. But yeah, that's basically it for today. I hope you guys liked today's episode. Let me guys know what you think about Pekka BoBat. Is your favorite more like Pekka Smash, more like Pekka BoBat? Because even though it's the similar style, but they're kind of different, because like I said, one of those is using more the slammer, the Pekka Smash, and the Pekka BoBat is more using the ram, because that's stronger, because it means less spells for your troops, which in the end means you have more spells for bats. That's it. I hope you guys liked it. Let me guys know what you like more strategy wise, and I will see you guys in the next video.